Selamat sejahtera dan selamat sepupu. Do you have a hobby? Because I have a hobby. Mine just happens to be watching hypocrites try to teach people things that they don't understand themselves. And oh, how wonderful! We have a wonderful hypocrite right here. God, Emperor of the Malay language advocates himself and King of the Walauns, Hadi Awang. Whoa, 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 whoa. I shouldn't be talking about the great Tok Guru Haji Hadi that way. But you know, I just couldn't resist when he started going on his brand new Memartabatkan Bahasa Melayu PAS for all saga. But you know what? Maybe I'm unfair. Why don't we watch it together and you can tell me what you think?
Bahasa rasmi mestilah bahasa kebangsaan. Ini utama.
You know what? I totally agree. Bahasa jiwa bangsa.
Apa berlaku pada hari ini? Bercelaru. Kedai-kedai di ibu negara, di bandar-bandar, semua bahasa ada. Bahasa Melayu kadang-kadang halus je. Bahasa Inggeris besar. Inggeris dah tak ada dah. Dalam majlis, orang putih ada 3 ekor je. Ada 3 ekor je.
What? Thank you for your wisdom, Tok Guru. Thank you for sharing with us instead of pontenging Parliament as you always do. It's always so great to hear from Minda President PAS. But it will be oh so helpful to us, Tok Guru, if you could actually speak Malay. Now, DAP's Lim Lip Eng made an awesome critique of this the other day when he pointed out that Tok Guru should have learned that the penjodoh bilangan for people is orang and we use ekor for dogs and cats.
Of course, he might have been misquoted by the media, and we welcome him to clarify, although he has said nothing so far.
Either that, or Tok Guru was casually Freudian slipping his way into racist snake mode again. Old habits die hard, Tok Guru. Now, I know some of you were asking, is this racist? Is he targeting white people? Well, my friends, I don't think so at the moment. I think this because the rest of his speech was him talking about how you cannot force non-Muslims to eat halal food, diversity, and all of those things that PAS pays lip service to but never acts upon. Now, whatever his beliefs actually are, we don't really know. But I do think that the problem is that Hadi Awang cannot actually speak Malay.
Properly or correctly, that is.
Now, I know some of the Walauns will come out and say that alah, Presiden PAS cakap logat, kau pergilah Kedah Kelantan, cakaplah Kelate, hang tak tahu gapo, jangan mepek. But as far as I know, if you want to memartabatkan Bahasa Melayu, then you should be following Dewan Bahasa guidelines, right? Unless of course you're saying that logat and any logat should be acceptable in Malaysia. Oh, betul ke?
Well, here and only here, silence is consent, so...
I see the light now. By the way, English is my logat as well and you can't question it. In which case then, can I use roti, jala, cheese, lele, bahasa, TikTok as a logat in everyday conversation, Tok Guru? We shouldn't be listening to statutory bodies and government institutions designed to protect the sanctity of our Malay when all we needed was the cult of Hadi Awang to tell us the truth.
Oh yeah, whoops, looks like some of them are ditching him. Whoops, they don't have any faith.
What an honor and what a privilege that we're getting these teachings. Terima kasih kepada Presiden PAS yang bervisi jauh dan berfikiran matang. Tiada presiden seekor pun yang lebih matang daripada Tok Guru. We must all berusaha untuk memartabatkan bahasa Melayu. Though apparently PAS members seem not to need to. Watch the segment and start counting.
Jawapan 5 minit tadi, Menteri, banyak bercerita tentang syarat-syarat pembidaan. Pembidaan terbahagi kepada 2, satu technical bid dan satu lagi commercial bid. Biasanya mana-mana syarikat akan masuk, dia kena memenuhi kriteria technical bid terlebih dahulu dan kemudiannya barulah kita akan go ahead dengan commercial bid.
Go ahead.
Soalan yang berlaku di luar sana ialah Puspakom telah pun ditubuhkan pada tahun 1994. Betul cakap Menteri, dia adalah monopoli. Tapi di sana ada lesson learned. Ada pengalaman MOT dalam menguruskan Puspakom.
You know, Tok Guru, if your PAS MPs are using English 7 times in the course of a 35-second segment, I don't think you should be going around telling the rest of the world to memartabatkan Bahasa Melayu when you yourself cannot speak Malay and you cannot even discipline your own party members. Why are you trying to be the hero to memartabatkan Bahasa Melayu? You are not a hero of the Malays. You are not a protector of the Constitution. You cannot give what you do not have. And if you cannot even manage your own party, let alone what comes out of your own mouth, I find it hard to imagine that you can even ask the rest of Malaysia to speak Bahasa Melayu. You shouldn't be talking about how people don't use Bahasa Melayu. You should be talking about how your party and all the walauns destroyed our entire culture, enabled racial hatred, divided our society, and created this whole play victim culture where people go from terpaling terancam to apalah, kita usik sikit je, tak ada masalah kan? Because that is the legacy that your party has left. But then what do I know, right? Walaupun I dapat A+ untuk SPMBM, mestinya akan ada 1-2 ekor walaun yang berkata, Mat, kenapa cakap baku? Mat, kau guna Google Translate ke? Mat, kenapa buat konten guna bahasa Melayu? Nak jual benda kepada orang Melayu ke? Every single time I try to speak it. Whenever people talk about anti-racial discrimination laws, then y'all start talking about May 13 instead of anything related, even remotely toward developing the states under your control.
Partly it's understandable because nobody in their right mind and of any talent would want to live in the states that you are running.
Let alone Malaysia if anyone were to let you close to power. You are not a hero or an advocate for learning. You are the hero of all the anak YTL bapa mak communists and fitnah.
Lim Kuan Yew, Lim Kit Siang, Chimping, Sepupu.
And of course, Tok Guru, I know very well that people should stay in their area of expertise. So instead of talking to us about Bahasa Melayu, can I suggest that you fix the colossal mess that you left Malaysia in? Or at least hide it a little better so that China, America, any government that you want to pretend that you're friends with can continue to interact with us in the future? Wah, cannot lah. Ayah, never mind lah. As expected. But at the very least, right? Kita semua setuju yang bahasa tu jiwa bangsa. Kalau BM Tan Sri tu berterabur, you cannot speak Malay properly, no problem. Hypocrites who cannot prove that they can speak Malay should not be telling us to speak Malay. That is Dewan Bahasa's job and you are not fit for it. Don't need to be a hypocrite and pretend you care about perbedaan and diversity. Tak payahlah nak woke sangat. Because we all know already, no past government will ever succeed in the effort to mengharumkan nama negara. So you might as well stop trying. Anyway, if you don't want to go back to kindergarten to learn the Malay and the penjodoh bilangan that you failed to learn, tak apa, janji at least stop destroying the jiwa of this country with your trash quality politics. Because we can all see right through you. Alright, and that's all I have to say about that, and bye.